can good design shape a better world? At Monocle's Quality of Life conference in Barcelona this September, we'll be putting that question to the people who already are. Join leading designers, architects, and creative leaders as we explore how design intersects with culture, business, and everyday life. Plus, great food, excellent company, and plenty of Catalan charm. Find out more and book your seat at monocle.com/conference.
This is Monocle on Design Extra. It's a short show to accompany our weekly programme where we discuss everything from architecture and craft to furniture and graphic design. I'm Maylie Evans. Today we ponder the notion of materialism and how idealised living spaces and outward projections of taste can spill over into sheer obsession over objects. To reflect on how two recent releases, one on the page, the other on screen, have explored lives led by possessions, it's over to Monocle's Associate Editor, Grace Charlton.
I'm informed by my local bookseller that Perfection by Vincenzo Latronico is this summer's most in-demand read as I check out a copy. It's true. The book came recommended by a trusted source. I've spotted the minimalist cobalt blue cover of Fitzcarraldo Editions' signature on the tube and in London parks. After reading, I passed on my own copy to a colleague and discussed it with friends at dinner parties. Clocking in at 120 pages, Perfection is a succinct exploration of millennial malaise. It follows Anna and Tom, an expat couple who live in Berlin and are deeply preoccupied with curating their lives, attempting to find meaning through the objects they surround themselves with. The first few pages of the book detail their apartment: string lights, curved Danish furniture, brass candle holder, and all. A small jungle of indoor plants includes monstera, fiddle-leaf fig, peperomia, alocassias, euphorbias, and philodendrons. A black metal side table is stacked with past issues of Monocle and The New Yorker. The premise of Perfection is an update on Georges Perec's 1965 book Les Choses, which chronicles the lives of Jérôme and Sylvie, a young couple living in Paris who also seek a sense of self through their possessions. In this French version, jade ashtrays, a brown velvet sofa, and leather-bound books signal the mid-century zeitgeist. But an insatiable and financially unsustainable desire for more trinkets, more tchotchkes, more furniture, more clothes drives them to a total rejection of this chosen milieu. They flee Paris for Tunisia. And in Latronico's 21st century retelling of the story, his protagonists also attempt to renounce their contemporary trappings, but opt for digital nomadhood in Sicily and in Lisbon. Spoiler alert, despite moving countries, neither couple manages to escape themselves. So why review books in a podcast dedicated to design? As someone who's required to ponder design as a job, well, someone has to do it. These two parallel precautionary tales struck a chord. When does an obsession with objects become objective materialism? The truth is, I care deeply about the furniture, lights, and homeware that I own. I can distinguish periods of my life through my possessions. Buying a sofa felt like a tangible confirmation of a looming adulthood. I cycle through periods of desire for one more item and disenchantment with what I already own. I purchase and then purge. Decluttering is an art form I aspire to perfect. My savings account might have a few tumbleweeds rattling in there. I wouldn't know, I avoid looking at it. Debating the pros and cons of materialism is a dead-end pursuit. Obviously, it's bad. Neither Latronico nor Perec attempt to come to any conclusions. With cost of living crises, economic disparity on the rise, wealth gaps widening, it's not surprising that this frustrating late capitalist climate also birthed Celine Song's latest film, The Materialists, which, despite damning reviews, I shamelessly enjoyed. Without revealing too much about the somewhat predictable ending, the film confirms that money and what it can buy you will provide no deeper meaning to your life. Perfection, Les Choses, and the materialists are polite reminders to exercise vigilance.
Monocle's associate editor, Grace Charlton. That's all for this week. If you're eager for more design stories, you can listen to our main programme, Monocle on Design, airing on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. London time. Or if you prefer print, you can pick up a copy of Monocle magazine. It's available on all good newsstands now. Today's episode was produced by me, Maylee Evans. Thank you very much for listening.